Well, this is my 72 International pickup. I've had it for a lot of years, and the last build I did on it was a 392 IC. It's a 1978 motor, and I had a HEI distributor, throttle body fuel injection, pretty much the whole 9 yards, but still stock internals. It's paired up to a 727. It's an International 3-speed, but it's all Chrysler parts on the inside. That's why they came factory. The truck itself is in pretty good shape. It's got a little bit of rust issues, but pretty stout. Most of it's rebuilt. Can't get a great look at it, but has a pretty nice flatbed on the back. About a 9-footer. But pretty good shape. It's going to be my build. But when I was pulling a trailer across the middle of Oregon, I'm pretty sure I blew it up. Well, I definitely blew it up. Gonna get a little bit of a closer look in here. Show you guys what's going on. But definitely a broken rod. And up in there you can see the camshaft, and it split the camshaft. And looks kind of trashed. Gonna have to get the motor out of here to really see if the block is damaged and if it's salvageable. That's about as good as view as I can get. Bottom of the cylinder doesn't look so great, but we'll see where the rings come down. How good that is. I've got most of the top end off, got the throttle body off. I've got the alternator off, got most of the wiring pulled back, and right now I'm draining the antifreeze out of the radiator, and it goes as you'd expect, where it just goes everywhere. It makes a mess, no matter what you do. Alright guys, here it is on the stand. Got it all torn down. Got a couple more things to do. We can start putting it back together. I think I've decided to rebuild what's in here. It's a cost-effective route, but go back as performance as you can for an International. We'll see what I can do. But it looks like the block's in pretty good shape. We need to get a closer look at it once I get the crank out and get this last piston out. But that's just exactly what happened. Is I had a bolt, one of the rod bolts fail, and then it hammered out the journal and then ended up breaking the rod. And we got to get the crank out of there to get that rod out. Just doesn't want to go. It's too bent. But it heated it and did some weird stuff. I don't know why it heated that journal so bad. And that rod, there's another rod where it heated the other rod too, on this cylinder right here. But But best I can do is just go back with new parts and just know it's going back together right. I don't know what happened, but the cylinders look great. Everything looks good. All right, guys, here it is, all tore down. Most of the stuff's out of it. Now it's just gonna be down to cleaning the block, but what I did find, which is pretty unfortunate, is there is a crack in the cylinder. There's a crack on both sides. I'm gonna try to get where you can see it. I don't think you can see the one on this side, but it's going horizontal to the cylinder. But if you look in there from there, you can see the one going vertical. That is a small crack. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research and I'm gonna find out what we're gonna do to fix it, if it is fixable. But we'll find out, but here it is all tore down. Okay, so I did do some research and it looks like you can sleeve it. So that's kind of the plan, is to take it to a machine shop and see if they can sleeve it and see if they can kind of work over the motor. Maybe see if they can do the head porting and lighten up the rods, lighten up the crankshaft, and get some of the big mass out of there. See if it'll make a little bit more horsepower, but we're still gonna build this 392. And next video I'll put up is gonna be putting all the parts back on this 392. We'll order a new camshaft for it and new valve springs, and we're gonna make it turn some R's. It's gonna be fun. Thanks guys for watching the video.